Easter Seals provides early intervention services to over 400 children across the state of Nevada. This service is incredibly successful. We see significant improvement and changes in children's lives every single day.
Easter Seals began as a program for adults when their families needed a place for them to go during the day while they worked, and it has expanded into services for children. Our early intervention program for children birth to 3 began about 6 or 7 years ago when the state had a waiting list for those children, and 0 to 3 is the critical time for children to receive services. We did not want to see them waiting, so Easter Seals came into the field and asked if we could be a community provider of those services, and now we're the largest community provider of early intervention.
In this amazing program, we focus on the 5 different areas of development: a child's communication skills, cognitive skills, social emotional development, physical skills, including both gross motor and fine motor development. We help a child reach independence in their daily living skills. It is amazing to watch children who come into our program and make such amazing gains in these areas of development. The plans are created on an individual basis, based on the individual needs of a child. A team of highly trained and experienced professionals meet with the family to figure out what exactly should be worked on with this child and what the plan should include. And then throughout the month, multiple visits from interventionists happen in the child's home, in the natural environment, where the child gets to work with the professional, with the family present, so the family can learn the strategies and can participate and be empowered to be able to provide the same type of intervention even when the interventionists are no longer in the home.
My name's Jamie Molina. My son is Nolan Molina. He receives occupational therapy, food therapy, speech therapy, and also nutrition. Without Easter Seals, I don't know what we would have done. They have truly saved my relationship with our son and truly saved my son's life. It's been amazing.
Unfortunately, when a child turns 3, those services stop in many ways. Even though these children transition into school, preschool and otherwise, the amount of therapies they receive dramatically decreases. This is because of the cost of therapy, the amount of federal and state funding that is available. Therefore, these parents come to us all the time and say, why can't we get more therapy services? Why can't we continue with Easter Seals or other programs to help our children to continue to have the kinds of success they are currently having?
I would love if the Easter Seals program continued after 3 years. Just due to the fact that I think at 3 years, a child's mind is still developing and they're still growing. I think until they go to kindergarten that I would love for this program to continue to be able to help my child.
These services do not cost the parent any money, and the parents are so relieved when they realize the quality services that they can get at no cost to them.
In order to expand the program so that we can serve older children and do therapy services, we do need to have some additional space and hire some additional staff. Easter Seals, I'm proud to say, the buildings that we have right now are the buildings we had when I got here 26 years ago. We are very careful with the way that we spend the money that we have, so we make do with what we've got, but to enter into an endeavor that's this big and exciting to serve so many more children, we would need some additional space so that we can have a very precise clinic that has all of the equipment that we need, and we will need to bring on some additional therapists and staff to work with the children.
Therefore, we are proposing and asking the Ingolstadt Foundation for a grant to start up a children's therapy which will serve children from ages 3 and on up. That ask is for $1.2 million. This is a 2-year grant which will help us to start up this program and make it sustainable long term. I am absolutely confident that we can sustain this program through private insurance, through private pay, and through other funding sources long term. We already have a huge waiting list of kids that graduate from our program every month. We're graduating somewhere between 20 and 25 kids every month from our program because they're turning 3. And if you think about that over time, that's a lot of children. And these children can still needing the intensive therapies that we provide. And like I said, unfortunately, many of those services aren't there anymore.